Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Last time, we made it into the IAO compound and are on our way to meet Mother Hen and deal with her so she doesn't harass the vampires of Seattle anymore. Let's get on with it.
Sector clear.
Right. Here you had a note. This we have seen last time. And this note as well. Yes, this was the one on Max. Alright, they have some guys here and there. Okay, we cannot teleport all the way over there, so we will have to slowly walk. Hostile present, blah blah blah. We can just do this. And this. Poor hunters. They had no idea what's coming for them. How do I go about it?
Checking in. No sign of incursion.
I think maybe I do this.
Initiate search. I got your 6. On it. Also three.
One down. Two down. Three down.
Silent night indeed.
Okay, guys, how are you not seeing this? It is actually impressive that you're not noticing this. Cannot believe I got away with this. Oof. Big oof for the hunters. I guess something is out there. This is where we came from, right? Let's go back and recheck. If I missed something, maybe there was a potion, something like that. What did I miss? Oh. It's the grate. Okay. Sure, why not? Honestly, this mission really cemented for me that the biggest problem with Bloodlines 2 is maybe the level design. Because this level was really fun, and the fact that others are not like it has been acutely felt. Okay, this is just faking me out. Is there anything on this side? Nope. So we go out here. I imagine that white person is the Mother Hen, because who else would be a non-hostile around here?
Still withholding that judgment? Time's a-coming.
I will see what Baker has to say for herself.
I guess something is inside. Yeah. Blank body SG-23 file. Appearance white, approximately 30s. Nesting site unknown. Relationships unknown. Observed interacting with blah blah blah. Notes. Blank body SG-23 was first observed 4 days ago. It was immediately seen interacting with other known blank bodies in known hotspots. We have observed it to be unusually strong and powerful, and that it has engaged in physical conflict with numerous weaker blank bodies, BBD 107, BBD 67-69, as well as human servants. The latter deaths logged as gang violence on Mother Hen's directive. It appears heavily scarred and marked with numerous wounds that have not healed. Assumed highly dangerous. Recommendation: destroy on site. Priority high. So I think that would have to be us if we only appeared 4 days ago. Let's check downstairs first. Because you could have, like, potions, for example. Who wouldn't say no to a potion? Blank body designate, Nomad. This notebook is more worn than the others, as though it has been passed down for a while. There are many different notes present in multiple styles of writing. A recently dog-eared page reads, Blank body designate, Nomad. Multiple sightings, Europe until early 20th century. Destruction unconfirmed. This is no bystander. Wherever they go, we confirm massive casualties that can be directly traced to their involvement. There is no clear causal link between partial factional victories and the Nomad's presence. How the Nomad chooses who they wish to fight is a mystery. We do know that they come from nowhere and leave bloody carnage in their way. On a sticky note on this page. Worth noting, multiple reports indicate that Nomad is not the only alias. Are they truly gone? Or merely adapted a different name and learned how to pass for a human? We always knew how to pass for a human. Don't talk about me like this. Why do you guys have so many Thin Blood potions around? Where are you getting them? And why are Thin Bloods so bad at security? On one hand, Thin Bloods are typically more capable of avoiding second imposition because they better pass for a human. On the other hand, they are worse because they have worse vampire powers and typically know less about maintaining secrecy and such. Okay, so I can do this. Wrong one. Well, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh well. He'll deal with it. Inquisition has been pretty easy as an enemy. I would say much easier than the Arab ghouls we dealt with before. What do we have around here? Oh, this potion. Okay, we are filled up on the actually good potion. Okay. What else do we have? Come on, calm down. Calm down. Hey, come on. That was bullshit. This was absolute bullshit. I should probably use my powers more. But I also kind of don't want to, because at any point this might be really right for the heal off group. Ouch. Stop throwing grenades at me. You prick.
Engagement.
This is way better than fighting the Unborn. The Unborn were a pain in the ass. Baker,
Perhaps it's time we met face to face.
you are maybe getting too big for your britches. Good.
Your heart is racing. Most would have started to run.
Neither fight nor flight.
And good, she did sound like.
Are you ready to negotiate?
I have little patience.
I have about this much patience.
Then I will be brief. I'll tell you what we have on your kind, and I get what I want in return.
Her heartbeat. Not just fast, but skipping. And there's a vinegar smell. Her blood.
You are dying.
6 weeks. 8, if I'm lucky.
You want me to save you by making you like me. Interesting.
Do we have a bargain?
You are not in a strong position here. Answers first.
Very well.
You don't really have any bargaining chips. Like, the most you have is that if I kill you, then the second acquisition will probably come in harder against Seattle. First of all, do I even care? And secondly, there are ways to turn you without making you a vampire. I could make you a ghoul, I could make you... I could, like, dominate you. Who are you targeting in Seattle?
I need names. Who are you targeting in Seattle?
Other than Max? One strong lead. A meeting between two potentials outside the city. Seemed to be making a trade, but I could only get a visual.
What do you people believe about us?
I want to know what the IAO believe about us.
Our regulars know the basics. Garlic and holy water are myths. Jury's out on stakes and crucifixes. You crisp up real well with fire or sunlight. However, I know that sickness or old age won't kill you.
There is no way around death. Only through it.
You not hate our kind?
Most hunters would rather die than become what they hate.
I'm a pragmatist, not a zealot.
That, at least, we have in common.
So why choose me?
You want me to honor your request. Why?
You're hard to catch on camera. Harder than most. That's useful. If I have to become a nightmare, I want to be a strong one. And you're the nomad. You're the big bad wolf.
You have evidence of a trade?
The meeting you recorded. I want to see it.
That's Katsumi. But who's her paramour?
We're out of time. I gave you answers. You made your decision?
By embracing you without permission, I risk us both.
Yes, about
Then
permission.
I'll lie low. And I can help. I know the hunters. I'll throw them off the scent.
The IAO is a weapon. Perhaps. But if Lou finds out...
I mean, I want to kill Lou at some point anyway, so who cares about Lou? Yeah, I think killing her is probably more trouble than it's worth, and her mindset is a good fit for La Sombra.
Clan La Sombra appreciates ambition
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Your experience would be a boon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do not thank me yet. I am no nursemaid. You will have to survive on your own.
I understand. I will fear no evil for that.
Although maybe we should have just turned her into a ghoul. That would keep her alive a bit and avoid the trouble. But these are the options we have been presented.
Are
Your god will not follow you here.
Well, that's done. Katsumi's contact. A mysterious contact has been seen making a trade with Katsumi just outside the city. And Agent Lyota Baker, child of the Nomad. Faced with a terminal illness, she chose to betray her cause and requested the Nomad embrace him. The Nomad agreed, embracing her in secret and without court permission, in exchange for Baker using her influence to lead the IAO away from the city. Away from the city? We should maybe have used the IAO to, I don't know, destroy the Anarchs or something?
Walk away from this mess with a little baby vampire under our wing. Our next problem? You just embraced someone without the prince's permission. Can't imagine Lou will be best pleased either. If I were you, I'd say as little as possible.
Fabian, I am the oldest vampire in this city. I pretty much do what I want. I am surprised there was no choice on what to do with the IAO. Like, we couldn't tell them to... we couldn't put a target for them. Some music tracks in this game are pretty nice. Not all of them, but some. Movement tech. Done. So, Prince Ryong. We are of course not telling Ryong about our newly embraced child. Because none of your business. First things first. Is Sophia around? She is not. This location looks cool, but has been severely underused. Absolutely nothing has happened here. Yeah, the court is in order. I dealt with Agent Baker.
You should have no further problems from Agent Baker.
Pluck the hen, huh? Let's hope she didn't lay too many eggs.
Indeed. You made a choice. Let's see what it brings us. Now we only... No, there's something else. Something you're not saying.
Correct, and it's none of your business. Katsumi is keeping secrets.
Katsumi has had meetings with a contact outside of Seattle, a vampire. The IAO seemed to think the individual was of special interest to their hunt.
That's so. And the mark's effect? It still hasn't stopped?
No.
Then we can't rule anything out. It could be Katsumi's part of the Sabbat after all.
Seems
look into
unlikely.
it. See what you can learn.
I'll put it on my list to get into, right behind Clone Ryong's faithful and fabulous butler. But I'm still smelling something. Come on, Fire. You got a bad poker face.
Screw you guys. This is all. We must talk about the hunters.
I have left nothing unsaid. But you should know this. The hunters have been tracking Thin Bloods. It may be that they were planning a raid on the Anarchs.
Had we left him to it, there might have been a massacre. Lou would be thrilled. Now headless? Either they'll redouble their efforts, or they'll be scattered, broken. Let's hope for that. Well, it's done now. There's gonna be cleanup to do, but the immediate threat is over. Meet me at Macom later. We'll discuss our next move.
Why
Oh,
at
and if you're
Malcolm?
booking
Why not
appointments,
here?
You should check in with Lou. She was asking after you.
Ew. Why do we never talk at your meeting room?
She's
Why
on
do
to you, you know.
Yeah, good for her. Why do we always go to some shitty bar? So weird. How are we doing ability-wise? Can we buy something new? We could buy Earth Shock. Do I want to, though? I mean, it's at a discount, but let's get Taunt. Let's get the effect powers. Although, who really cares about them? Where is Sophia, by the way? We have not seen her in a while. Ah, there is Sophia.
My love. I mean, Fire. I wanted to find you. Forgive me,
What? What is up with you? What is your deal? Is everything alright?
Is something the matter?
What? No. I mean, I was worried before, yes, about the IAO. I trust your judgment. It's just... you still have the mark.
Oh, I
The
noticed.
man you mentioned, the gardener, he is truly gone? I mean, you are sure?
What do we tell her? He wanted me to drain him.
He wanted me to drain him, to perform diablerie. I refused, naturally, and gave him a quick death.
I see.
Why do you ask?
The mark. I found a match. It indicates a binding ritual. Thaumaturgy, complex. Skilled, even. I'm so sorry, Fire. You are bound, signed and sealed. Some might even say intent.
Okay, well, if it's thaumaturgy, that points at the Tremere and possibly the Assamites. So if it points at Tremere, we have two Tremere known to be around. That would be Misol and Sophia. And Sophia is the one who's been really creepy. Are you behind this, Sophia? Has all of this been a waste of time? You have not been really all that productive in investigating. Unless they pull out another Tremere, you are the prime suspect.
Someone has claimed you, and they still exist, or the mark would be gone. So it can't be your gardener. I don't know who, or why, or how to break the bond. Not yet, at least. But I will. I'm so close now. Give me tonight. Let's meet back at Wake the Dead tomorrow. When you're free to, of course.
Of course. Tell me more of the ritual.
What else can you tell me about the ritual?
Do you know of Goratrix? Of Clan Tremere?
Yes, my favorite
He was a
Tremere
follower of
character.
the Sabbat. This mark, the ritual, it is based on his work. The text...
Saying that Goratrix was a follower of the Sabbat is pretty iffy. Goratrix was one of the original Tremere. He was the person who actually invented the ritual for transforming the Tremere into vampires. And alongside the Tremere, the founder, he and 6 other disciples of Tremere have transformed themselves into vampires, becoming the original Tremere Council. And Gorotrix has also castrated himself in a ritual to sanctify the Tremere Chantry in Vienna. Is it in Vienna? No, it was he castrated himself to sanctify the original Tremere Chantry in Sioris, not in Vienna. Vienna was later. And for most of modern history, Gorotrix was actually replaced by Tremere the Founder, after Tremere has diablerized Thaulot and usurped his powers. Thaulot's soul has taken over Tremere's body, and Tremere's soul fled and taken over Gorotrix. So Gorotrix is actually the original Tremere for most of the Tremere history. After the founding of the Sabbat House, Gorotrix was primarily a Sabbat House, as they went rogue due to the whole Tremere and Thaulot conflict. But they were not ideologically part of the Sabbat, they were just there as allies of convenience.
You found for me. They are a translation of his methods. I am struggling with a key, but I am nearly there. One more night. I promise.
If Sophia is of House Gorotrix, that is actually really cool, because I like Gorotrix, I like House Gorotrix, I like Tremere. I really like the Tremere. Had you heard of the Gardener before?
The Gardener. Had you heard that name before?
It sounds almost biblical. Like Eden or Gethsemane, where Jesus was entombed. I can look into it if you like.
I suppose it is of little consequence now.
The Gardener was also entombed, but who do you suspect marked me?
If it is not the Gardener, who do you suspect, Sophia?
Me? Oh. Well, I know Lou blames everything on the Thin Bloods.
Why are you
And I
smoking?
can see links, if I'm entirely honest. They are known to experiment. Alchemy, thaumaturgy. But, I mean, it's a convenient scapegoat, don't you think? Isabella was no anarch, and Benny hated them, so... Why? What do you think?
Sophia is literally smoking hot. Katsumi Metsa, a stranger.
Baker showed me evidence of Katsumi meeting someone. I do not yet know who.
You think they could be...
It might explain the Thin Blood link. And perhaps Katsumi is not their only contact in Seattle. Who can know if they also met with Benny, Isabella, Willem, maybe even the Gardener?
What of Lou?
Need I ask what you truly think of Lou herself?
I think no vampire abdicates the princedom out of the kindness of their heart.
Indeed.
Forgive me. That was out of turn. I mean, she's been up in that penthouse for, well, 40 years or more.
But do you suspect her?
Lou? If anyone were to chain people, then perhaps. But I'd question why she needed you.
If Sophia is House Gorotrix, I really hope we have some option to side or ally with her. I want that. Would Tolly bind an elder?
Why would Tolly bind an elder?
I can't see a reason for it. He has as much power as he needs, really.
I don't think it's Tolly.
Perhaps I shouldn't turn a blind eye so selectively. How unscientific of me. But Tolly has been kind. In his way. I see wounds in him beneath the calluses.
There is always you, who is currently my prime suspect.
I wonder. A Tremere researcher might stumble across much in her investigations. Such as a ritual to bind an elder.
You're serious? You're really serious?
It seems unlikely, but we must entertain all options.
We should not rule out the Anarchs.
As convenient a scapegoat as they may be, we should not rule out the Anarchs.
It makes sense. It just disappoints me, I suppose.
And we should also consider Rio.
We should at least consider Rion.
But why? Why would she sabotage her own rule? She has all a Ventry could want.
I have learned never to be too trusting.
Speculating further is futile.
Speculating any further is futile.
I suppose it is.
I wish I could linger.
If I am honest, I am looking for reasons to linger. With you, Sophia.
With me?
Befuddled by
Did
that.
you think I am a traitor? No. I'm sorry. I have work to do. Until tomorrow night. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I think she's definitely up to something. I think she is definitely up to something. Can we... Well, it doesn't mark us any side quests, so I don't see a reason to go. Yeah, let's just go
I've been
home.
thinking. It was Lou who had a problem with Gideon, with Gardner. She was the last person I remember him going to see. Now we know it was her who made him disappear. What if she's behind all these killings? I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. If Lou took out Gideon, well, how could I not have seen this before? Is Lou the rebar killer? Or am I missing something?
I don't think Lou is the modern rebar killer. Don't think that makes any sense, and we have on record that Lou has not been leaving her penthouse for a long time. It is possible that Lou was the past rebar killer, and she was my suspect, I think. Honestly, it's been kind of hard to keep track of things, so I don't actually remember everyone who I was suspecting before and all.
I just need a big score.
Movement tech! Miss So, you got anything to say?
How do you fare?
How do you feel about the course?
How do you really feel about the Seattle court?
That is a dangerous question. Why do you ask?
I trust your opinion.
You are older and wiser than most, and I trust your opinion.
In truth, just between you and I, my dear, I confess I rather fear them. I may be powerful in my own way, but this court is chaotic. The natural order is upset, and so am I.
What are your hopes?
What are your hopes?
For myself? Oh, not much. I don't thirst for political power. Just
Good
keep my little
choice.
shop, expand my little library, acquire enough esoteric knowledge to expand my powers beyond the ken of the mightiest eldritch horrors.
See, that's a respectable
And
Jumia.
purchase a small summer house.
What are your fears?
What are your fears?
I don't fear much, except the downfall of my clan. The other clans used to shun my kind. We were deemed unnatural. Before my time, of course, but the historical tomes are full of dark recounts. The Camarilla, the Masquerade, holding our place in kindred society. This is what keeps us safe. We must make sure we do not repeat the mistakes of the past.
Indeed.
Not tonight.
I look forward.
Well, since she doesn't have a quest for me, yeah, I'll leave visiting Onda until tomorrow. I don't imagine she is going to suddenly disappear in the night. Onda and Miss Thorn are the two Primogen I most want to prop up. Okay, something's up there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Telekinesis is the best. In every game where you can do telekinesis, telekinesis is the best. Nah, screw it. I don't want to hunt down the IAO cameras. Hopefully we do not have another Fabian flashback. Okay, not even a pre-night chat. We do not have anyone we want to visit, so this is all good. Alas, we have a Fabian flashback.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done. Or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You are the
I
detective.
think so.
You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know?
Maybe you did know, and maybe Lou dealt with you. She's a Ventrum, she could wipe your mind.
Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
And you told this to Sophia, who is now being super sketch. Yeah, right. We got I mean, evidence schmevidence. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't think either of these is going to do anything. Campbell is unlikely to revolt against his sire, especially in this position. And evidence... Camarilla is not a lawful organization. It's a crime syndicate. The people on top have the power, and fuck you.
We take it to Campbell. Lou's not the power in Seattle. Not anymore. We have
Oh, Fabian.
traditions, we have laws.
Naive.
I'm not sure you're right. But we could try. We'd need something. I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
What, like skulls of her enemies?
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Oh, I do not remember
Skeletons
that.
in her closet?
She uses it for storage
Is that how you...
now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
Okay, Sophia here is definitely pointing Fabian in the right direction, which is concerning because it makes me think that she actually already knows everything.
Does seem worth a try.
So
Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier.
I dug a hole in there for you.
Since I dug a hole in their foyer, I still swear that X marked the right spot.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
I
Over
think
to the glacier, I
Sophia
suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking.
might be manipulating Fabian here.
She looked particularly irritable, I left her alone.
Although, who knows? Maybe I'm assuming too much. But we do know that basement of the glacier is the correct place to go.
Huh, goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
Official business.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night. Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
We already know how to handle these.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Okay, this is the wrong kind of shoot. Such a great day. 7 scenes in the can.
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
No, I'm not answering that.
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Good for you,
Always
pal.
happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will. You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often.
End is nigh.
Maybe I needed to
Yet
get
it
me
is a
an
gentle
opera
end
cape.
that will carry us.
The world still...
The blessed.
We don't know.
We shall.
Sorry, Fabian, I kind of interrupted you because I thought you finished.
Wait, hope you're here.
We should ascend. Why, Grind?
Alas, we will never know what was the third line he wanted to say.
We'll all be swept away.
The great and the good of old Seattle. The catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
Let's see. We have another blank body here.
Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
So, and why are you not glamored?
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I think Lou killed someone.
I think Lou's killed someone. I mean to find evidence.
You're telling me that Lou Graham has killed someone? The shock! The horror!
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special.
Ah, Jesus
I want
Christ.
to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
Odie, you're going to waste my time, huh?
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet.
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla. I want to know the details.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
About Patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look. Let me know what you find out.
See ya, Tolly.
Happy hunting!
Okay. So immediately after a very good level, we are going to have a mediocre
I
one.
headed to Aurora Point. Honda had made a deal with... Any quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
Because this is just inane bullshit and not actually conductive to what we were doing. This is just a waste of time. But fine, let's research these people. At least we'll start with someone interesting like Onda. Hello, Onda. You're here
I was
again.
becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Onda's deal was, and I did not expect her to be pleased about it.
What do you want?
Misty.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thank you for looking out for her.
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah, I know.
This is your place now?
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
How did you join the Camarilla?
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town, gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough.
Lou
I
Graham.
was just wondering. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's speak your mind.
I didn't think that was worth the effort. I didn't see the need. I figured I needed...
What?
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Wait, what?
Honda had made a deal with...
What?
There was...
Uh-huh.
Well, leave it...
Uh-huh.
Wait, why are we not just reading her mind? What?
Interesting.
What's interesting? Okay, it didn't give me anything, so I'm not sure what this was all about.
This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services?
You just said that the priest has died, so yes. Fabian, get with the program. Yep.
Well, well.
A knife.
Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry.
Have you killed a lot of people?
So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oil. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short.
Do you have an owner?
Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
Who I
I
assume
was
is Onda.
kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there.
Yeah, of course it's Onda.
Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you.
Why did she put you here?
I gotta ask though, why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, Detective, for I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
I would have to assume that Onda actually killed one of your elders. So what has Onda used you for recently?
So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, Detective. The cutting of mortal meat
what?
and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent too. But there's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate.
Why did I sense guilt?
Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away, white and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh! Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... Wait. Lady Maria?
I think so. I think that's
Holy
plausible.
Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, Detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty.
Was that all there was to it? I had a feeling there was something else. But this was probably enough for Tolly.
Okay. I
I
guess
headed to a roll.
next on our schedule is Patience and her questionable art. Letter from a priest. A folded letter of legal size. Manila in color. It smells of sweat and alcohol, and there is a slight tang of old blood. Miss Cardoso, I have arrived safely at my destination. Thank you, and 1,000 times thank you. I'm sure you feel great guilt. When I tell you what you have done is charity in the eyes of the Lord. I know that you shy from the sacrament, but you should know that I believe he stands at your shoulder, and you are on the path to redemption. Bless you. Father Friar M. And on the snipe.
So the priest didn't die after all.
Yeah.
Now that was interesting.
We lied to the prince. Good. Good choice on the Park Lugram. In this house, we do not respect Lugram.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Make it fast.
I know what happened with the priest.
And what makes you think that?
I am a detective.
I'm a detective. I detected it. Father McMillan is alive and well, just minus a few digits. And you've paid your dues to the court. Everyone wins. Although I'd imagine the good father doesn't do organ recitals anymore, huh?
Okay, say that's true. Are you gonna tell anyone? Don't be a dick.
Of course I'm not gonna
Oh, Miss
tell
Onda,
anyone.
I am the best kind of dick. A private dick.
You're a member of the Seattle PD.
Yeah, I know. But it was such a good line.
I mean it, Fabian.
Of course not. Again, fuck Lou Graham. And I like La Sombra being La Sombra.
Of course not. You could squash me like a bug. I'm not stupid.
This place, being in Seattle, not being tarred with the Sabbat mark. This is important to me, Fabian. I'll just say it one last time. Don't be a dick.
Have a good night.
Don't you worry. We are even something. Let's go and nibble on Reggie.
Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. What was next? I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
Hello, Reggie.
Evening, Reggie.
Mister,
Reggie.
I have...
Keep warm.
I mean, since we are already here, might as well start with Silky and do Patience last.
Next time, I'll work up the
Then it will be a neat loop. Assuming, of course, that neither of their quests sends me on some bullshit hunt across the city. Right. Here we are.
So what
Silky.
was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
We still have to ask.
Here to brighten our shared journey?
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, Detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD.
Fair
No
enough.
offense. I know you're barely official, but my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
Tell me about your out-of-town trips.
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
Can I tag along?
Can I tag along?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Fair enough. I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
He who guards his mouth preserves his life, so shut yours, Fabian.
Alright.
Be well.
I didn't think that was
What's it? Seriously? We're doing mask?
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
I couldn't stay away from you. Oh. Oh, I swap shifts.
Oh, I swapped shifts.
Sammy didn't tell me, but if you're here, you're here. Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
Yes, a chance of a pay raise. You got another out-of-town trip coming up?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss. This was probably a good time to leave.
Sorry, Silky, you got fucked. You got fucked. Okay, the
Off
guru.
to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
I imagine. Where is Guru? There he is.
Mr.
Well now,
Shall we
it's the...
Well, there's the...
It's a lot.
Well, let's go to our favorite Tremere
Left LA.
and scam her out of a package.
I need to find a better spot.
Because of course, Everything about in this adventure is about Silky's package. Jokes.
That's right. Artificial.
Storm, how are you doing? And how do you feel about Fabian?
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
Ah, you're making the same jokes I do. I see.
Oh, it's you.
Indeed. Could I place an order for something?
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass? I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring.
You
So
had a lot of
no,
fun?
Not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
I don't know, it sounds like Fabian's order was great and you are just bitter that he came 3 years later to pick it up. I'm here to pick something up for Silky.
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court.
I don't count as court, I'm his friend.
I don't count as court. I'm his friend.
I wonder what Sheriff Muldoon would have to say about that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Please.
Just give me the package. I don't want to disappoint him.
Are you deaf, detective?
Maybe.
Thanks,
Will you
Mrs.
give me the package if I am deaf?
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag. Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Maybe? The boss wouldn't want me to know.
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package.
Thank you.
Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Is it actually a book of love, Dutch love poetry?
Huh.
Silky's package. Drinking from a glass darkly. Reflections on duality and inner conflict by Jacob Hayward. In this series of short anecdotes, Hayward explores the internal struggle between opposing forces within the self. Through abstract reminiscences of duality as seen through the eyes of Master Distiller Hayward and his troubled cast of patrons, we are offered a nuanced guide to finding balance in this ongoing internal struggle. The appendix offers step-by-step instructions to develop a cocktail recipe tailored to your own personal crisis, along with naming conventions. Okay. And Ondo's knife.
So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tali.
Can we wipe your
I
memory?
had what I needed on Silky, I guess. Okay then, onwards. I still had to figure... I didn't want to attract her attention.
Okay, no, we're done. And we cannot cover our tracks. I think through a mirror darkly or through a glass darkly is a biblical reference. I think there is like a million books and poems called that. So I cannot say I know this one. Hey,
Good work.
Nico.
A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tali.
Fabian, what can I do for you?
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry. I wanted to see Patience.
But they are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
Yeah, you can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Take care.
And I imagine we will be using Spirit Touch on the sculpture.
With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating. No. Ooh, not my taste. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert.
Good is maybe subjective in this case.
I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex.
Looked like shit. 3 is the issue.
Hey there. What do I even call you?
Bonehead could work.
How about I call you Bonehead? Not meant to be derogatory. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the Husks of the Lost.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's get general vibe.
Tell me about you, Bonehead. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped, my eyes are bound. I am chained, and so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now, I can see that.
What exactly are you made of?
What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting.
What's your purpose?
What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around.
Any supernatural stuff going on here?
Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat is sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And once more.
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull.
Let's take a closer look at that skull.
Let's have a closer look at your noggin, Bonehead. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You've got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian?
Admiring the art?
Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
It's not what it looks like, it's what looks like. I am appreciating the art. Nice skull. Nice skull!
God, nice skull. Well, polished?
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
I thought it could do with just a tweak.
I thought it could do with just a little adjustment.
Get the fuck away from it!
Sure.
Oh, everyone's a critic. Tell me about the centerpiece.
The skull. Right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Yeah, it's valuable for a dead thing.
Yeah, it's valuable for a dead thing.
Look who's talking.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story.
Nailed it.
As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who Old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to patients.
What's the meaning of the book?
What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder, 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
I mean, we kind of know what makes the songbird sing by taking them apart, so... Stupid criticism?
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I don't know how you feel about Tolly. I feel like you might like him. Tolly wants to know.
Tolly wants to know.
Yeah, I'm sure. He also wants to know my shoe size and the circumference of your asshole.
Okay.
Fuck Tolly.
You're not friends.
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without something more.
This is a spoiler-free zone. Piss off.
Damn this.
Okay, time for a mind wipe.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
I thought I was on the right lines already. I didn't see the point.
Oh.
What secrets are we keeping?
It's not a mind wipe kind of thing, it's a mind reading kind of thing. Detective, he might figure out it's her.
Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to patients that I knew it.
Did you know?
You really came back?
Okay, apparently
Oh,
yes,
thank
we did.
Christ.
Alright. Let's skedaddle. Thank
Nico
you.
was busy. I didn't want to disturb him.
Thanks for letting us in, Nico. And while we are at it,
That was patients ticked off Tolly's list. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
Yes, indeed.
Hey there, Car.
Detective.
I am.
You need not.
Recharge and finally go reach our objective after this pointless diversion.
Always here.
We have wasted enough time. Okay. Apparently I did the loop incorrectly. But oh well. Polly, spill the beans. Or rather, let me through, not spill the beans. I will be the one spilling the beans.
Detective!
I found out about
what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed a priest.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny. I got the idea there was something more to it.
You got the idea wrong?
Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork.
He's got a werewolf buddy.
I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patient's artwork.
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work.
I'll let it through.
Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Well, he is definitely up to things, but then again, he is the spy master, so obviously he is up to things.
Stern talking to.
God damn it.
Basement, please. Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down.
Down? Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
I gotta fix the boiler. Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be upset.
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
I am with the PD. I can have you condemned.
I'm with the PD, buddy. I can have a condemned notice slammed on you so fast your doors will quiver.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
That's... Ospec's powers are not technomancy, unless he was like figuring out a code for going into the basement.
Was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk?
That is not quite how this
I don't know
works.
what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name?
Fabian, I'll level with you. Lou is definitely not turning her enemies to stone. She's not a Medusa.
Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands.
Nothing is out there at...
Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that.
Potion? Unusual?
Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
They are surrounded by flowers. Well, Mr. Gardner.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Good on Fabian for solving this case, but this is going to accomplish absolutely nothing. Evidence on this kind of affairs is not the kind of... This is not the kind of thing that is solved by evidence. There is no court of law. You just get fucked. Are we about to meet Lou face to face as we leave the elevator? No, surprising. Then is she well, she's not going to expect us at the Wither Tower, because we had it established that she doesn't leave the penthouse. But Gideon is her progeny, and with elder powers, it's entirely possible that she is possessing him, acting through him, or just enforcing commands on him. Elders are like that. Let's stop up.
Detect.
Could I?
A mom.
Let us part.
Don't be a.
Okay. We are right nearby. With the tower, here I come.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
I mean, obviously we know nothing happens because Campbell dies, Lou is still around, and Fabian also dies. So... let's see how this shakes up. Of course, Sophia is not at her workplace because she is never around. Miss House Gorotrix person, probably. Our first face-to-face meeting.
Any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, Detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this.
Do I have an eyewitness report? Well, let's just be direct. Lou did it.
Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince. You tell me.
You're the prince? You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules.
Fabian, you really don't get how this works.
Santiago committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
This is called playing the game.
Well, from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Oh. Is Fabian in a loop where he keeps figuring out who killed Gideon and then gets mind wiped? Why do they not just kill him as well? Is he that useful? Yes, I do. It's Lou Graham.
Yes, I have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
I'm quite curious as to why they do not just kill
Do go
Fabian.
ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is incredibly strong. Has Campbell been killing on loose orders in the past?
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
A ghoul?
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
They killed Marla before dusk.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
They spirited Gideon away.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
Yes, like the prince. The killer needs to breathe.
A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Again, a ghoul?
It would fit with a ghoul. They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
The net closes.
The use of crosses.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics.
Our guy loves theatrics. Set dressing. To provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course.
I'm not sure Santiago exists.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Ah, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
You?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Indeed, but you have a ghoul standing right next to you.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals.
Fabian, you are really what do you expect to happen? You completely do not get how mafia works.
Because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off? That the truth doesn't matter?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak?
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I do. It's Campbell.
Yes, I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
Oops.
There. Isn't that better?
Poor Fabian.
Okay.
Poor Fabian.
That was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Maybe Gideon wasn't sending the dreams. Maybe the dreams just come on their own. So we need to meet with the princess first. Oh well. I suppose this is going to be the end. I don't want to collect these, so this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.